What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well today. It is finally time for us to take on the final Nightlord. So before we do that, I'm going to show my relics real quick. So what I have on is Wilder activation, or Art activation spreads fire in the area. This was a guaranteed one purchased from the jar shop. This one was not guaranteed, but since it had the Wilder standard attacks with fiery follow-ups ability on it, I went ahead and equipped it. If you have any other ones of these to equip on this slot, go ahead and do that. And this is a guaranteed. This is actually from Iron Eyes quest, and this one starts your armament in holy damage. This is good for this particular boss because this boss is weak to holy, and he will get a holy debuff, much like the first boss, Gaius, that we fought. If you have the reason why I have this particular one equipped is because it is guaranteed from Iron Eyes remembrance quest. If you have a different one that has the starting armament deals holy damage and also has better secondary buffs as well, I would recommend equipping that if you have it, but if not, you should at least have this one on you. So let's go ahead and start the expedition. So I went ahead and did the shrouded city shifting earth in the previous episode when I did Iron Eyes Remembrance. We're not going to be doing that in this episode. I wanted this episode just to be dedicated to the final boss. So we did go ahead and get that trophy last time. If you missed it, watch the previous episode. We did take care of that shifting earth, and we got the trophy for it as well. So you'll notice there's a little bit of a difference here just in the aesthetic of the map. And this is because we are doing the final Nightlord fight, and they just changed things up a little bit. The look is a little bit different. The music is a little bit different, but otherwise is pretty much all the same as before. Let's see, that's the smithing one. I need to pick that up. And back here should be a stone sword key in this wagon. All right, very nice. You start in this camp and there's one of those wagons, you're pretty much always going to get a stone sword key. Go in and level up. We'll hit up the fort. See if I get another one. It is an archer. And then let's see, there's a church over here that I probably should go for before the circle closes in. And then we'll hit up an Everjail. See if you get lucky, get another stone sword key up here. That'd be very nice. So another thing with the night aspect expedition is you can get any of the 4 trophy related invasions. You can get Morgott, Augur, Locusts, or you can get Libra. Now they are a smaller percentage chance. Did get a stone sword key there, very nice. They are a smaller percentage chance in this expedition than they are in the others, just because the others only, I think the maximum is 1 or 2 of the, I think the maximum actually is 1 in the others that can possibly occur. Maybe 2. But there are, since all 4 of them are available in this expedition, there are fewer map seeds that are available for each one. Because while the game does feel a little bit random, there are a limited number of map seeds for each expedition. I think it's 40 per expedition. 20 for the regular map. For the regular version of the map. And 5 for each of the 4 different shifting earths for a total of 40. All right, I'm going to go on to this church. And then, oops, trying to get the end right on top of it, but I'm struggling here. We're at whatever. It'll be okay. I'm not going to hit up this Everjail because the field boss is right next to it, and I'm not really strong enough yet to fight that field boss. It can be a magma worm. It can be a tree sentinel. Not doing that at level 3. Could also prioritize cave on day 1 since I'm going to be sticking with my starter weapon in all likelihood because I do want that holy damage for the boss. I'm going to use all boluses here that I come across because the boss can inflict just about any status effect. And it's not at all times that he can inflict any status effect. He has a certain phase where he can do different status effects. And he picks one, and then that's the one you have to deal with. So just preparing for any scenario here is a wise idea. So use all the boluses you come across. Long story short. All right, hit up this Everjail, which is right next to the cave conveniently. Ooh, Bloodhound. Moves so quickly. Oh. Got the claws too. Keep whiffing. There we go. Got him. Takes physical attack. Pretty easy haul. All right, I already got a smithing 1. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give up an item here because I only have 4 slots and all of them are used up. Oh, hello. There's my pumpkin head. Keep hitting him in the head. That's not ideal. There we go. I'm going to drop the Exalted Flesh. And we'll go through to this side. We got another Everjail we can hit up. Got another church over here. So we'll do both. Ulcerated Tree Spirit, probably still too low level to do that. That would be a huge time sink at this point in time. All right. Let's see what we got here. Ugh. Hate these guys. Fortunately, I do have my ult almost charged up. Which I will be using it. Giant bubbles are forming, so I'm going to get summoned into Augur here. Not much I can do about it. Is it? It normally transports you. Yeah, I was about to say. Well, there goes my plan. Can I ult him? Don't move away! There we go. Barely got him. And he's in the fire. Nice. Can be a little bit difficult to do as a melee character because he's floating, but... Whoops. Need to heal up, not die. Get a lot of runes from this, though. All right. Do that attack. That's fine. This attack is doing good for me. All right, that's probably going to be it for him. Oh, I need to pop the foul foot. I'm mashing up. Come on, give it to me before the runes. There we go. Oof. That's a ton of runes. So I'm actually not mad that that happened. And I'm not that far away either. My flask also restores FP. I mean, not that huge of a deal for me, since I'm not going to be using a whole heck of a lot of FP. I do want to go back to where that Everjail is. And the church is on the way, so we're just going to go ahead and hit that up too. I'm not going to waste my time with the Miranda flower. You don't get a whole heck of a lot of runes from them. And they take forever to kill. So on my way out, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the levels that I can get. Alright, all boluses I'm going to consume. Because the effect, of course, is permanent. Go ahead and pop the silver. Level 8. Wonderful. Someone that's almost dead. Nice. You guys are really annoying. Stamina. Only get 10k from those guys. That's kind of a ripoff. And I'm headed up the castle. I probably won't be able to do much damage here, but at least we'll be able to get the merchant. We'll level up my weapon to +2 before the night 1 boss. Looks like we have Banished Knight Castle. I could start the, no, I'm not going to be able to start the boss. That's fine. Maybe we could take on some Banished Knights though. Hello. Ah, you broke me on my attack. Okay, if I'm quick, I could probably grab this Grace up here and level up. Oh, you knocked me out of the air, you jerk. Need to go this way. All right, level 9 before night 1. That's good. Pretty solid run. Oh, come on. I was in the middle of my attack and it whiffed on him. Just gotta keep moving so I don't get got by the storm here. Oops. I want the scarab. I want the scarab. Heal up PCOS. Whatever. Thanks for that. All right, so day 2, we might as well just hang out at the castle. I might go down to the lake first, get the church, and also the lake boss if it's a good one. Looks like we gonna have Centipede Demon. Bro. Could you be more annoying? Fortunately for them, fire bad. They don't like it. Oh, come on. I don't know how that whiffed. What the heck did that come from? Is that from a Miranda flower? Like literally, am I being attacked by a Miranda flower right now? What are you doing, buddy? Take the improved dodging. All right, so we'll head down to this church. Get ourselves another flask. And we'll check out the lake boss. If it's not good, we'll go on into the castle basement. Oh, it's a Leonine. We should be fine. Another gold pickled fowlfoot. Another one. Jeez. Alright, pretty easy. Improved jump attacks. What's the percentage on that? 12%, not bad. Nope, don't want impaired physical damage negation. No, thank you. I don't care even what else that offers me. That is a hard no for me. I'm going the wrong way. I pretty much always think the castle's that way. I make that mistake a lot, sadly. And as always, I pretty much fight anything underneath the castle unless it is a bell-bearing hunter. See what we got. Okay, good. get him before the transform. There we go. Giza's wheel. Not going to use it. A lot of people like that weapon. I prefer to stick with the greatsword. Plus, I need the holy. Enhanced jump attacks. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that did not give me very long to... Okay, pretty simple. Did I waste time with these Spanish nitrous or just go to the castle ceiling, or the rooftop rather? Guess you guys are gonna force me into it. Crap. Dadgummit. I'm going castle roof. I'm going to save my ult. This guy's chilling. See, holy damage negation. We'll do that. Because the boss can use potentially multiple different affinities. See what we got on the roof. It might be a boss that I nope away from, but it also could be one that is highly doable. And the rooftop boss gives you a ton of runes. Oh, geez. Hello. This is where I wanted to go. This is not where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. We got plenty of time. And what do we have? What do we have? Oh, Magma Worm definitely can take this out. Don't move away from me. That's the problem, is I can't get him because of his own magma. That's ironic. Hit him with my fire attack. And my fire attack is hurting him whilst his fire attack hurts me. Remember to use my foul foot here. Oh geez, no, don't stop. At least I didn't die. Now, the rooftop bosses are generally harder, but they give you, I think, like 90k runes or something insane like that. Rolled a little early there. Another fire. Oh, seriously? We're not in the circle? Okay, we're... Mostly in the circle. Oh, come on. There we go. Just got him. Not die. There we got him. Oh, come on. Really? Just gotta do this. That didn't. Yeah, there we go. I was about to say that didn't get him. Got him with the grapple there. Death's poker. Oof. It's a great sword. Oh man. Yeah. Normally I'd like to use it, but it's not holy. Forgot to use my foul foot, but we'll probably still get to 15 anyways. Nifty little combo there. Want an ult on this guy. Okay, he drops thing. Kill attack power. I'm get to 15 before the Night 2 boss. Kill most of these guys. Yeah, we're right on the verge of the circle here. Want to linger in the storm for too long. And I could prioritize that field boss down there. Could work out depending on where the circle ends up. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, he poised through my attack. All right, done our damage. This is a flame chariot camp. Might as well take this out. Pretty quick and easy. It's not going to give me a ton of runes, but at this point I don't really care. Hit up the merchant as well, see if there's anything good that I want to buy. So one thing I want to point out is I want to save my ultimate for the final boss. So I'm probably going to use one at the beginning of the Night 2 boss, but if I get it charged up during the fight again, I'm not going to use it again unless I'm in a really desperate situation. Which is always possible. Oh, come on, this last one's going to be a freaking pain. Affinity damage negation. I'm gonna check the merchant first and then possibly level up. Let's see, Thunderbolt, Glintstone Pebble, anything. Sacred Axe. Okay, that will just Both that we got. Boss is right over there. I mean, we're a little bit early. But like, honestly, we're at level 15 already, so it doesn't really matter. We can get Ancient Dragon here. We can get Falling Star Beast. Get Deathrite Bird, I believe. It's too early for the enemies to even spawn here. Nameless King. Oh, did I didn't buy a Winding Grace. I'm gonna have to do that after this boss. Might end up having to use my ult on this boss, despite what I said before. This Nameless King can be very difficult. Damage is good though. Might as well just go on and use it now. But I'll probably get it back by the time the end of the fight happens. Get through this first phase. My res intact and a bunch of flasks be helpful. Ow. Whoops, whiffed. Quite a bit of range with that thing. I stagger there. Ow, that hurt. Got stabbed by lightning. Try to do it again. All right, that'll do. Pretty solid. So you get my alt gauge charge up just a little bit more if you hit him after he's dead. See, Ice Storm Surge Sprint. Take the HP. I need to buy a Winding Grace. Let's see, there should be a merchant. I'm gonna have to cheese the storm a little bit here. Just gonna go back to this fire camp and buy my Winding Grace because I totally forgot to do that before. Here's my ult. Nice. Yeah, there is not a township on this map, sadly. All right, we're in business. Yeah, no township here. Whoop. Come on. Does me zero good whatsoever. All right. So, yeah, actually, I don't want this one. I'm going to buy Exalted Flesh. Let's see. We're going to open with our alt. And hopefully this will be charged back up before his, I guess you call it his third phase. So he's got 2 full health bars. First health bar is kind of split into 2. He's got a first phase and a second phase. Second health bar kind of has a first phase and a second phase. So it's almost like a 4-phase fight. And his moveset from his second half of his first health bar kind of carries over into the second health bar as well. Only big difference is that the second health bar, he does a lot of AoEs with his sword. His sword is like really charged up. The main combo we're looking for is he's going to roar. Then he's going to dash at you. When he dashes at you, you want to roll to your right, like forward to the right. Then he's going to do a 4-hit combo. So you're going to dash forward to the right, back once, back again, and then back pedal. He's going to do like a 360 spin, and that's your opportunity to really punish him. He kind of gives you a sec to punish him there. And so you want to kind of keep your distance to bait those attacks if you can. Second phase, he's going to dash towards you. Instead of rolling forward to your right, you're going to roll forward to your left, and then he's going to stick his sword in the air for a long time. You can get an R1 in there, and then he's going to stab the ground. Right when he's about to stab the ground, you want to dodge back, and that leaves him open for a hit. And but yeah, this is probably the hardest boss in the game, but with enough practice, you'll get him. Go on and pop the flesh. I'm going to do a grapple attack and then alt right away. And that, you see, took out most of his health bar. And you can get a, since we have holy on our weapon, we can get a holy debuff. So this is where you want to stay back behind him. There's his roar. Back, back, back pedal. It's 360 spin. That's your chance to hit him. Got a little greedy there. I'm going to keep my distance. And that's a little bit of a different attack. That's not the full combo there. That's a combo that you can punish. Roar. Forward to the right. Back. Back. Back pedal for the 360 spin. He does do this combo in his next health bar as well. I got the debuff there and a stun. There we go. Nice and clean. And if you don't have your alt charged up, which I don't, you can hit him during this point in time. You see my alt is charging up a little bit here. You can just keep swinging. And so he's going to start with the dash. You're going to want to dash forward to the left as soon as his sword starts to come down right now. And then hit him once, R1. Back pedal for the dodge to dodge the AoE, and that leaves him open for a hit there. I whiffed on the second one. That's 2 hits on that combo. Make it 3 hits on that combo. And he is pretty relentless. He does do his roar combo on this as well. See if I can bait the roar combo. All right, same one as before. Dodge forward, R1, and back to dodge the AoE and punish. There we go, got a stun. And then eventually at about halfway into his health bar, he's gonna go up to the sky. He's gonna cut the sky in half, and that's where he's gonna do his big status effect related moves. I probably should have backed away from that. I got his holy debuff on him though, but I got my cheat death there and first res out of 3. So we're doing pretty good. All right, so here, you want to be kind of near him. When he stabs the ground, that's your cue to roll forward. We're going to ult him right away. He's going to be doing holy here. So there we go. Got the dodge. Hit, 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 then ult. So you see this stuff coming out of the floor. He chose holy here, so I'll be taking holy damage from those. He can also do poison. I believe sleep as well is another potential option that he can do. And so, oh, that's his back pedal. He's gonna do his 360. Same as phase 1. Stay back. Kind of want to roll down and to the right to avoid the AoEs from his status. I'm just kind of waiting for the phase to reset. He's going to stab the ground again eventually. Okay, there's first Winding Grace. I still got to be careful. We got to close this out. Is this his, no, not yet. Just kind of rolling away from this. Yeah, here's where he's going to do his next big AoE attack. He's going to go back to the sky. Same thing when he stabs the ground, roll forward. There we go. Leaves him open for some hits. And got the kill. Very nice. So, he is a bit of a doozy, but we got the job done. Pretty clean fight. And we got the trophy for killing him. We got the trophy for killing all Nightlords. Now we can kick back and relax. And if you've come this far, congratulations. This has not been an easy journey in the least. But nonetheless, we are victorious. Hopefully you are too. And hopefully it feels good. What we got to do is we got the final rune. I touch the corpse and give him the Nightlord's rune, and that will end the game for us, guys. There's our trophy for the ending as well. So enjoy the credits and the music. All right, so very interesting scene there. So we saw, you know, the knight was vanquished, of course. And I guess with all that entails also with what we found out so far in the character quest that we've done, you know, there are some implications with some of the characters there in the Roundtable Hold. But then at the very end, we see that it appears that, you know, the end of the night and then light has returned to the lands between. We saw the Erd tree there and that huge giant just walking away. If you recall, like in your Nightreign expeditions, as the night closes in, you see these big whole like giants closing in into Limveld. And so with the final Nightlord gone, he's walking away. So very interesting, very symbolic, very cool. And thank you guys for hanging out thus far, for those of you who have made it all the way to the end. So that is the last boss, but however, we're not done yet because we still do have some side quests left, along with a couple of trophies. Let's see what we got here. Most of these I'm just going to sell right away. None of these interest me. The Everjail one can be good. Ultimate Art Gauge +2. That's actually really good. Character skill used for Wilder. And this is the one that we got from beating the last boss. Switching weapons adds an affinity attack. So that's actually like you switch weapons and it gives you a, I believe it's a randomized affinity. And then it boosts the attack power of that affinity. And then switching weapons boosts your attack power. So not bad at all. Now, you can't choose what affinity it is, but you can flip back and forth and get different affinities. All right, the world after finishing the game. After finishing the game, return to the Roundtable Hold to a time when Primordial Nightlord was not yet defeated, so it kind of goes back. You still get to play. Relics and Merc that were held at the end of the game are preserved, and the journey carries on. So, what we can do now, though, is we can purchase the rest of the vessels. And that gives us a trophy for the vessels. You can also purchase these gestures if you'd like. Looks like there are a couple of new relics for sale here. Let's check them out. Increased rune acquisition, stone sword key, start, possession at start, rune discount, a partial HP restoration upon post damage attacks. That gives you kind of the rally damage mechanic. If you get hit, you can attack to get some of your HP back that you lost from the hit. Executor Roaring restores HP while art is active. That's actually pretty good for Executor. I'll go ahead and buy that. All right. And after beating the game, there are some new outfits available. There's actually a trophy for purchasing a new outfit, or I think it's from equipping a new outfit, one or the other. And we don't have that yet, so we're going to go on and get it. So yes, different outfits available for each character, and most of them are callbacks to other games. So this is this gives you Artorias from Dark Souls 1. This gives you the Dark Souls 2 Knight for Wilder. For Guardian, you get Solaire and Wayfarer. This is not a direct callback, but this outfit looks kind of Bloodborne-y to me. And this is a sellsword outfit. Black leather, and this gives you a Dark Wraith from Dark Souls 1. And this gives you Havel or the Katarina armor. Both should be very familiar for your Dark Souls fans. And then this is an alternate for Revenant. Neither of those, I believe, are direct Dark Souls callbacks. Heretic Sorcerer and the Emerald Fate. This is the outfit of the Emerald Herald in Dark Souls 2. Very cool. And there's the Thorin armor. That's from Dark Souls 1. So very cool. I'll go on and get the Abyss Walker. And there we go. We got the trophy for equipping. For Iron Eye, I also like this one a lot. And that's all we have money for. So that's all we'll do for now. But anyway, so there we go. We look like Artorias now for playing as Wilder. Very cool. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, take care, everybody.